In this video we are going all Wallace and Gromit by driving an Austin A35 van. Formula 1 driver James Hunt loved his A35 van and reckoned he could have pretty much anyone in it. So we're going to explore a bit of the history of these remarkable vehicles and discover what secrets this one is hiding. So this shape of car was originally launched as the Austin A30 in 1951. It was Austin's first monocoque construction vehicle. There is no separate chassis, it's all one base unit. Of course, it was launched to rival the Morris Minor, and when BMC was formed by merging Austin and Morris in 1952, it was the engines out of these that ended up in the Morris Minor. The Austin A35 was a facelift and evolution of the A30 with a better 948cc engine over the original 803, proper bottom end rather than the white metal bearings, and a much better, stronger gearbox with a remote gear change, so you no longer had a magic wand going all the way through directly to the gearbox. But the A35 van story is quite interesting in itself. So the van version was launched in 1954, and there was even a gorgeous little utility pickup version, one of which can be seen at the British Motor Museum, where we're holding Rustival in August. So check out rustivalshow.co.uk for all the information about that. It's going to be amazing. But yeah, the van proved so popular, it actually continued in production after the end of saloon production, and in fact they built more vans and Countryman's, the estate version with windows and a rear seat, than saloons. So there were actually quite a lot of these about. This is quite a late one. This is in 1967, so it's towards the end of production, and by this stage the doors have been modified to be the same as the saloons, because you still got these cutouts in the front doors quite late into van production, and things like the heater was a recirculatory one. It didn't pull in fresh air if you even had the optional heater. So these were very much pared down. But let's have a look in the back. So we open the wide rear door, and actually there's a fair bit of space in here. It's not too bad at all. I can't quite lie down, but it's very, very tinny. The headliner on the van only goes to the back of the cab, whereas on the Countryman it came the full length of the top. But yeah, not a bad bit of space, but I don't think anyone seriously is buying an A35 for load space anymore. It's not every day your road test gets interrupted by a steam train, but there we are. That's Llewellyn on its way up to Devil's Bridge. Quite a long way to go. Lots of happy punters. So with the bonnet raised, we can find the real secret here. It is a bit pepped up, is this one. It's a bit sporty. As you can probably tell, that we've even got an ITG air filter on the chunky carburettor down here, and that is a 1275cc engine. That's the largest capacity that came from the factory anyway, with the A series engine. Now the vans actually had quite an interesting time when it came to engines. The original A30 803cc, then the A35 went to 948cc, and I think the earlier A35 vans had that engine. But then they developed a 1098cc version, and then after that an 848cc version, a real poverty spec engine. But even the 948 was only good for around 34 brake horsepower, whereas the 1098 was quite a bit more, about 54 I believe. And I dread to think what this is making. You can get a good 70 brake horsepower out of a 1275 engine. I think this one is going to go well. You just notice that we do get a heater fan, same heater fan I had in my Reliant Fox, I think. And we've got a steering box, so no rack and pinion here. The A35 always inferior to the Morris Minor in that regard, as is the narrowness, which perhaps didn't help the handling, but we shall find out what it's like out on the road. Oh, obviously this is an aftermarket edition, looks the part, but you did get a roof vent on all the vans. Climbing aboard, we only get a lock on the driver's side, but there we go, door open, some very jazzed up vinyl seats, very, very nice, but you don't even get winding windows. Look at the austerity. You have to just slide the window up and down by hand. That is it. Opening quarter lights, of course, and let's jump in. Handbrake is down here, so that's your release for the handbrake. not have the car roll off. And if we hop in, oh, it's all a bit cozy in here. And very, very tinny. But actually the driver's seat is quite comfortable. Got plenty of headroom. Huge amount. You sit really, really low down in a peanut, as people call these cars. Obviously the rear view is a bit different to the saloon, one of which we tested recently. But let's show you around the switchgear. So ahead of the driver, there is nothing, apart from a couple of aftermarket switches. We know not what that one does. We think probably nothing. This one did do some spotlights, but apparently doesn't anymore. The pedals, odd spacing. There's your brake, and there's your clutch, and then your throttle. The heater controls, optional extras, an aftermarket temperature gauge, and we've got that's the heater blower control, also used in the Morris Minor. Wipers, which you twist to turn on. Panel lights again. Choke up here, pull to start, and then you've got the indicators here. So if I pop the you can hear the fuel pump clacking away. So that's your indicator control. And I think we got screen wash is this one down here, I think. It feels like it might actually be a momentary switch in there. And then you got light control here. So I think, yeah, all the way up to main beam. So that's all on there. Various detritus in here. The owner is getting on for 80 years old, but he obviously likes a bit of fun. And yeah, if I pop that on, got the ignition light, oil pressure, fuel gauge, ping, has just woken up, and then the speedometer, which goes up to 80, but he reckons this will actually go 90 miles an hour. We are not going to be testing that today, but let's start her up. Oh, that's mischievous. Yeah, the clutch is really heavy and very, very abrupt, which makes making a quick getaway quite a challenge. Holy smokes. Oh, this is the first time I've driven a pepped up A35. It is blooming hilarious. Quite loud though. So there's lots of vibration because there's so much metal in here, but oh my days. So as a point of reference, we've just driven the MG Magnet ZB, which has a 1.5 litre B series engine. This is like a 1.3 litre A series, but much lighter, but also I suspect more power as well. I don't know how accurate the speedo is. It feels like we're doing 1,000,000 miles an hour. My days. But yeah, lots of vibration through all the metalwork. Oh, this is hilarious. The steering is a bit woolly. It's definitely not Morris Minor accurate. They drive really well. This has just got a bit of play in it, a little bit of vagueness, which is kind of inherent with a steering box design. I hope he's upgraded the brakes. Let's find out. No, not really. That felt quite normal. Oh, it does feel narrow when you start getting a bit of a lean on. My days, this is hilarious. parallel is with the Reliant Fox I used to own. A much later design, but by heck, this feels a lot more fun. It's certainly got a lot more power than they had from factory. They're very nice for pottering around in as factory, but yeah, James Hunt used to have huge fun chucking his around on the streets of London. We're not going to be chucking this one around, it's a bit too nice, but it is also absolutely hilarious. Oh, national speed limit. That induction roar. Oh my gosh, this feels quick. Oh, this is hilarious. What a ridiculous car. This is one of the craziest things I've ever driven. Oh my days. The handbrake is quite difficult to use without ripping your own fingernails off. That is a downside. Sorry, you're vibrating so much because the whole thing vibrates. It's quite amusing, really. But here we go. Lights up a tyre quite easily. This is absolute madness. Wasted on Wallace and Gromit. So the beauty is, of course, the A-Series engine, there are so many tune-up parts available for them. So you can pep up an A35 quite a lot. There is actually a race series for the A35. You may have seen them going around Goodwood and some of the other tracks. I once met Amy Williams, the Skeleton Bob sports person at the Silverstone Classic, where she was driving an A35, and oh, that must be so much fun out on track. And you just wouldn't really believe it from the way they look, but they do actually go around corners quite well with a few subtle modifications. This one's been lowered a bit, it's on banded steels, so it's got slightly wider tyres. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Wow. All the pedals do work for heel and toe just about, which is good because you need the engine braking. So just a 30 limit through here, but it even feels fun through a 30 limit. Oh my days. I think with time you could learn to trust the handling, but out the box, let's take it a bit easier over this bumpy bit. Yeah, I guess because of the narrowness, it doesn't inspire massive confidence. This is hilarious. This is like the least likely sports car in the world. But of course, the Austin Healey Sprite was really one of these with a sporty body. That clutch though. We're going uphill at the moment, you wouldn't know. Little Polo, we're coming for you. Absolutely brilliant, and possibly for sale as well. Oh, Matiz. But you're going to need around £15,000 to tempt Keith to part with this little beauty. So it is available, but yeah, you will have to pay the price, but well worth it. It's in gorgeous condition and it's absolutely hilarious. This is just so much fun. Oh my days, that is some of the most fun I've ever had. That is absolutely hilarious. So like I say, it is potentially for sale. Ian at humnut.org if you're interested, but I think I'd be mad to get rid. That is so much fun. Perhaps a little sound deadening might be in order, try and reduce some of the rattles, but by heck, absolutely hilarious. So huge thanks to Keith for letting me drive this absolute beauty. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you in a future video. Farewell. Flying A. Right, horn. Manual screen wash applied, and down here, twist that. And yeah, this is a car for sunny days, really. That's not brilliant wipers, do the job. Good overlap, no triangle of doom, and they stop wherever you want them to. And the owner likes them over there, so that's what I'm doing. How cute is this on the keyring? That's adorable. So that's the earlier door style there, which matches that rear panel. That's gorgeous.